is that they have, because they have the Sand King and the Venge, they've got set up for the Spectre and the Invoker, so Invoker can spot it, comes back, but already juking him. Is he still gonna get it? He's got that extra attack range. He jumps back up onto the tree as well. Sub 100 hit points, but still alright. Doom even considered coming over to try and do something about him, but like, too much of a pest. Right, so they don't have anyone helping out aggressive down here on the bottom lane, so Kaka's just gonna make it his mission to farm down there. The Warlock, sure. Hopefully they can free up the Sand King before too long to start moving around. But looks like for now Kaka is content to just chill out with KP down here at the bottom. I say that though, he's going over to try and turn things around to mid lane. FY jumping in along with Freeze. It's actually Kaka down bottom after canceling his TP. Maybe Darkseer and the Ember get that little bit of extra survivability. I don't know if Vanguard is necessarily impressive. FY still content to just be a nuisance here on the mid lane. Jumping forward, not going to get the slow onto SCCC. We had RTK dying over on the other side of the map, but what's new? Little TP in, gets cancelled. Freeze is still keen, does manage to catch the Searing Chains. CCC does not have enough mana for the Tornado. He doesn't have enough mana for anything, and he's just going to get right-clicked down. Really want to pop the Soul Ring, was just waiting for that cooldown on the Surge. Sunstrike's not going to connect. SCCC trying to predict his movement, but it's now Freeze coming in, throws out the triple Remnant, doesn't connect with any of the damage there, and now he's actually very low on mana. Getting chased down. Over on the upside, FY is trying to kill SCCC, but just feeding. Kill, but aggressive is fairly tanky. When they actually find him, they spot him out now. There's the Burrow Strike, there's the Doom, there's the Haunt. They're gonna spare no effort in finishing him off here. Sunstrike also going to be thrown out, and SCCC secures the cross the map dunk. Very nice Midas acceleration for him, killing the most farmed hero on the enemy team. That was 700, 800 gold kill this early on, from swapping you into the base. Freeze once again, hunting for Faith. We've seen this story before. Really nice dodge on the magic missile as well. I don't even know if that was intended, but really gets the slip pushing. Okay, pretty confident with this smoke. Gonna make their way up. They do have the chaotic offering ready to go as well. Kaka getting jumped on, getting dusted, and we'll just get right click to death. Aggressive grabs that one, and Kaka just has to run in for a bar strike as well. Be able to get a nice D ward here, so maybe a little bit in the dark, and FY really sees everything right now. Doom, can they burst him down before he gets off the ultimate? They will be able to. They drop the rock as well. KP dropping, no, that's Kaka. KP's already dead. Kaka's dropping quickly. The Tornado slows them down for just a little bit, but Freeze still wants more. Gets the two-man chains. Will the invis from SCCC keep him alive? It looks like it might, but Faith perhaps not quite so lucky. SCCC actually on the edge of the sentry. Does hold his nerve. If for some reason Newbee do try and take this fight, Kaka work his way into the trees. FY gonna spot him, gets the stun up. Kaka does still have the burst strike ready to go, but he's losing life quickly, and he's already being slowed down. There's the dust, and FY even manages to get the Jingu stacks up. And heck, they might even be able to go for more after that. FY is actually going to be the one who goes back and looks to defend, slows up the Spectre. There is a swap available for Faith. Freeze jumping forward, gets the two-man chains. The Sunstrike is going to come in, almost finishing off FY. He will be brought down. Freeze with the mass remnants. Doesn't even manage to pop the Spectre. She got the TP out. And now Vengeful Spirit, well, she'll pay the price, but they called off their bottom. Henry has picked himself up a Midas. Still, it would be nice to get some more levels up in the chaotic offering. He's actually gone for a 3-3-3 build. Jumping forward, looking for some kills. They have just lost the Aegis, but they very easily find a point where if they're thinking about how badly they want a high ground, they just bait the Doom onto somebody, they die, and then they're back. Trouble for the Spectre. Looks like Faith is going to just put his life on the line and tank the gank. Oh man, that was so important for Kaka to stay cool under pressure the way that he did. 1,600 gold towards the blink. FY up on the high ground here, trying to do a little bit of dewarding, but he's just going to be a free kill for the Spectre. It's like a three-man smoke making its way over. Troll Warlord going to be scouting at the front. His Shadow Blade is on cooldown for now, though, so just going to wait for his team to join in. SCCC, are they going to drop the rock for this? Yes, they will. They vacuum him back in as well. SCCC does manage to pop the Ghost Walk, but doesn't survive. Freeze, meanwhile, just trying to burn down Kaka, who does not have enough mana for a Burrow Strike, so it looks like this is just going to be an extremely sad death. Freeze finishing him off with one last remnant. They pushed to do a decent amount of damage. But they can't put all 3 heroes in pit. It's just not going to work. Oh, and big trouble for U9 getting spotted out in the trees here. They've even got the Spectre illusion to help out with this kill. You can't afford to randomly get vacuumed into a Searing Chains or something like that. There's no escape. There's the Searing Chains. You got the Jingu. Well, they got the Boundless Strike as well to finish him off. Does get off of the Meteor Sunstrike. Also attempted to pop this Aegis, but it's not going to happen. We'll take this tier 3. He's going to drop for free. VGJ, how disciplined are they feeling? They could back up, wait for the BKB cooldown, wait to try to go for a cooldown, and take aggressive, just a recipe away from his Silver Edge. And coming over to try to fight this Newbee. This is a pretty big commitment to pop the Hawk. Can they pop Fenrir? That's the question. 5 seconds before his ultimate. Managed to do some damage to Dota, but nobody else really can focus aggressive. Happy to hit on the front end. Still this Aegis, though no BKB just yet. Fenrir finally getting the ultimate off. Focusing on U9, has managed to run away a little further. RTK was the one doomed aggressive. Back up, and he pops BKB as the Meteor flies through, and they finish off Spectre. And Triple C just gonna leave Aegis dead one more time. As the fight ends up being a 3-for-1, plus the Aegis, and never mind, Freeze and F1. It's all on Triple C to try and defend this. See what he can do. Nice radio EMP, gonna move aggressive, so we'll have the... Not gonna have the battle for a little bit, not until Guardian Greaves come up from the decks here. A little Sunstrike harassment as well. They do have a glyph. Jesus back on the front lines, trying to find cancel that blink dagger. Kaka knows that he might be able to catch someone as they get some respawns. It's still 9 seconds to go on the Doom, and I mean, 9 seconds, but still 7 whole map. Sometimes when you're in this situation where you've got the enemy completely contained inside of their base, you're not really able to utilize your own jungle. But when you've got a hero like Ember Spirit, which is travel, he can go back and farm all of this and still be ready to join. Triple C, in fact, is going for a BKB aggressive. Silver edged up, wants his kill on the Spectre, didn't get the break. Looks like he didn't have enough duration left. Once again, the sacrificial lamp, can they actually get Unit out? It's hit by the Boundless Strike, and just get folks down. The BKB aggressive that he does here to set up the Doom. They've got a Spectre for 4 seconds, and I think VJ, that should be more than enough time for them to come in. They're going to jump in first, strike the Doom over onto the Dark Seer as well. Looks like RK should be focused down, but actually surviving pretty nicely. You see that regen on his down. He also dropping low, as Triple C doing what he can, but looks like they might have caught up to him. Does manage to get into the Ghost Walk and just kite back to the fountain, but VJ still going to get for aggressive work through the tier 3. Melee barracks next to fall, bottom lane also exposed. I think VGJ should be pretty content to just back off here. They don't have the chaotic offering right now. Yeah, we're gonna lead them towards the bottom lane. Could be a little bit of an overextension. Gonna get EMP here as well. Ice Wall keeping him locked down. Sunstrike. And he actually gets himself out of here. Cold Snap slowing him down a little bit, but FY with the ultimate along with the vacuum. Looks like it might just be Monkey King versus the world here, and it's gonna everything. Freeze also jumping through. Gets a huge sleight of fist. U9 trying to escape off to the side. Nothing escapes. He picks up yet another kill on top of his Beyond. Taka's getting just fitted. Actually had RTK. So already used his Greaves and his Pipe, but even without those cooldowns, Newbee can't take this fight. Can't get the kill. Freeze is too big. He's too strong. He gets the Ultra. There isn't even a buyback to give him the rampage. And that is going to be VGJ taking out Newbee, sending them down to the lower bracket, and advancing here in the EPICENTER China qualifiers